Good morning, everybody. Still trying to find us. There we are. Good girl. All right, let's get the link out. I just have to say how in love with this light I am. I know I said it before, but man, I am in love with this light. All right, we are here. Right? Am I in the right place? Yeah, I am. Hi, Linda. Just have to keep checking my messages for a minute. All right. I'll leave that open just in case. Good morning, Ellen and Denise and Cindy and Gretchen. Did I miss anybody? Dieta, Sandy, Lita. Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? We are not doing any shameless plugs today. My daughter just got rear-ended on the freeway, so I'm a little bit of a wreck. So we're going to go right into art. The only shameless plug I'm going to do this morning is creatorofcuteness.com. And I'm going to try to make it through. She's very upset. Understandably so. She got rear-ended. Not just hit on the freeway. She got rear-ended. The person did have insurance. The person does have a driver's license. I mean, they do have insurance. They do have a driver's license. They do not speak English, but she and he worked it all out. They took pictures. They called the police. She's doing really good. So she's checked her neck. She's okay. But on the freeway, to be rear-ended, that's very frightening. So, and she's a lot smarter than me because she used her app to do translation. There's a translator app that you like hold your phone up and they talk into it and it translates it. So they both were able to communicate with each other. How smart is that? And my daughter has a Subaru and it's damaged but not ruined. And the guy that hit her had a beater-upper car and it's totaled. And she feels really bad for him. And that, my friends, is how the world should be. I don't want to preach or anything, but that's how the world should be. You should be more concerned for the other guy than for yourself, you know? And she was really sad for him that his car is totaled and hers just has some damage. And I am proud of her for being a good human today. I'm going to get a tissue. Now I have to blow my nose because that just got me emotional right off the bat. Jeez Louise. All right, I'm okay. I just got to keep checking in with her. Hold on. Make sure she's okay. She's waiting for the police. She's good. She's a good girl. Always have empathy. Always have compassion. Always be the good human. Stop whatever else is going on and be a good human. All right. Hi, it's Lindsay. This is Bailey, my oldest. She was on her way to work. She's a special ed teacher. And she's very emotional, so I don't know if she's going to work today. Yes, no one is injured. That is the good news. Okay. Creator of Cuteness is the only thing I'm shamelessly plugging. So when you go to Creator of Cuteness, you can look at the store. I think it says store. Let me look. I think that's what it says. You click on the 3 little lines in the upper left corner, and then you go to My Store, and you can find backgrounds, books, calendars, card stuff, collage elements, Cuteness cameo, which I haven't sold one of in 3 years. I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't do it either. Fabric, which I don't have anymore. Forever classes, freebies, gift certificates, handmade watercolors, journal elements, Lindsay's live classes, paper packs, which I'm out of, retreats, washi tape, which I'm out of, and woodshop. That's all the stuff on the website. I might make more paper this year. I haven't decided. So, let's get started, because I just don't want to keep thinking about my baby girl. Oh wait, she did just message me again. Hang on. Oh no, that was my son saying, "Holy shit, Bailey, I'm glad you're okay." Pardon my French, but that's what he said. Carmen says, or just scroll down and you'll see all the areas. Yeah, once you go to My Store, you'll see all the areas that you can purchase. And if you're looking for something and you don't see it in that section, go to a different section and see if it's there. Okay, yesterday was so freaking much fun, right? We did this pop-up, and you guys all did, well, a lot of you did pop-ups, and they were super cute. So then, yesterday, I'm not kidding when I tell you between Facebook and Instagram, 10 people sent me the same video of this packing tape thing. Oh, wait, I gotta look for flowers. And so we're going to try it today. I thought I had real flowers in some bags. Guess not. Not in that bucket. Maybe in this bucket. Oh, I do. We're going to try it. So, I have 1, 2, 3, but really it's like 5 pages. And we're going to tear our pages to begin with, okay? This one's going to be super short. Got it? Save that. You never know. This one's going to be a little bit longer. And this one, if I can tear it, I don't know, is going to be a little longer. Oh, I can. I put like 4 or 5 pages together here. Our prompt for today, now that I have got myself collected and I'm not crying anymore, is, what is it? It is, negative space. So we will be doing some negative space stuff. But for now, if you want to do what I'm doing, you've got to get packing tape. And you're going to tear off a piece of packing tape. And you're going to put it on your book with the sticky side up, straight. And you're going to put your page down on top of it. So now you've got a sticky side of packing tape. Got it? Carol says, oh, I know I was one of them. Yes, you were. Let's try the flowers first, because that's what we saw. I've had these flowers for so long. Somebody gave them to me, and I've never used them. But they are dried flowers. And they're just, you're going to be able to see them from both sides. Do you see that? Why were you crying? Because my daughter just got rear-ended on the freeway. She's okay. The man that rear-ended her is okay. She did what she was supposed to do, and so did he. He had insurance. You know, they both did the right thing. He had insurance. She had insurance. They called the police. I'm sure he wasn't happy about that. His car was totaled. She's okay. She handled it perfectly. She got his insurance. She took pictures. Boy, I wish I could remember who gave me these, but they are beautiful. If you don't have real flowers, you can put on whatever you want on to your, to put onto your packing tape. You know, doesn't have to be a flower. Because we will do other things. Anyway, she's okay. That's what the important news of the day is. She's okay. His car is totaled, which is super upsetting. And she was really upset for him, which made me start crying because my daughter has empathy. And she is a good human. And she was really worried for this guy in his car. And that's why I love her. Oh man, these are so cool. I don't even know what these are. These kind of leaves, but they're cool. So we're going to do 3 sets of these. So if you don't have real flowers, don't worry about it. We'll do other stuff. But I am very grateful for whoever sent me these. Then you're going to take another piece of packing tape, and it's going to go over the top. And I just thought this was the coolest idea. You want to make sure it gets stuck down really pretty well. Then you're going to take a scissors and you're going to cut the bottom off. Throw your extra packing tape away. You're going to cut the, oh, I didn't store them that way. Somebody sent them to me that way. You're going to cut the top off. And if you wanted to, which of course I do, I'm going to cut around them because I'm a weirdo. Isn't it fun? So if you don't have real flowers, you could punch flowers. You could use collage pieces. You could use punched hearts, which I will be using momentarily. You could draw your own little pictures here. You could put words in here. You know, sky's the limit, kids. And how easy was this? I mean, it's a pretty easy little thing to add to your book. How cute is that? And with the flowers, they look good from both sides. Now, let's try another one. It's because we tore our pages, right? So we're going to get more packing tape. Sorry that it's very loud. Lay it down. This is almost a 2-person job. Then you're going to lay your page on top of it, right? So now I have packing tape in my page. I used all of that. So then I have somebody sent me these heart punched out things. And I kind of want to place them. In rainbow order, of course. Oh. Stay. Let's see what else I got in here. I think they're mainly the same color group. I don't think I have any orange in here. Nope. They are definitely the same color group, so I can't completely do a rainbow. And on the other side, who knows what's happening. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My packing tape got stuck. Oh, well, packing tape is going to be right there. Nothing I can do about it. Green, green, blue, blue. Right? How cute is this? Purple, turquoisey. So cute, right? Green again, because I have several of the greens. I don't have a lot of purples. Well, we'll just go back to hot pink, light pink, white. I got a white one. Red, upside down red, funky pink, purple, teal. I like the green one, of course. Why would I not like the green one? Blue, teal, and a navy blue finishes it off. How cute is that? And I still have 5,000 more hearts. Happy birthday, Barbara. Barbara, you deserve singing today. Put another candle on the birthday cake. We're gonna bake a birthday cake. Put another candle on the birthday cake. You're another year old today. Happy birthday to Barbara. You're another year old today. I know you're proud of your age, or I would not ask. Are you 91? How old are you, Barbara? Normally, I would never ask, but I know you are proud of your age. You know that I would not ask. Anyway, happy birthday. I hope you do something fabulous today. My packing tape got a little crazy there. Happy birthday to you. You're another year old today. And then I could either cut this one or just leave it. So I think I'm going to leave it. Oh, the back is just as cool. You just want to really burnish it down well, especially the flowers. Okay. Oops. Why is it sticking? Uh-oh. Hold tight. I do have to do a little here because I got it overlapped. In a bad way. Well, anyway, Barbara, happy birthday. I'm proud to know you. You are one of the good ones. I don't think there's anybody in this group that's one of the bad ones. You know, I think we are all good people. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together. Try to love one another right now. Okay, that's cool. Love that one. And then we're going to put another one here. However, I'm going to do something a little different. We're going to use this paper because it's the right size. And we're going to do lettering because we just can't copy what other people do. We have to do our own thing too. So we're going to write negative. And we're going to cut out these letters and we're going to put them on packing tape. I shouldn't write so close together if I'm going to cut them out. Because it's negative space that we're working with here, kids. That one might be a little big. Don't you love negative space? It's one of my favorite things. I love just putting a little something something and leaving the rest negative. We got to cut these out. And I think because the back, remember the back you can see through, so we don't want it ugly. We want it prettyful. We can make a heart. So we'll get something to back it on. No negativity here, baby. All right, we're going to cut these. Should have done that one a little further apart. It's okay. No judgment here. And I think I want to crop them as little as possible. What is negative space? Peggy wants to know. It's where you have a focal point and you leave a lot of white space around it, or black space, or green space, or whatever. But it's a lot of space around your artwork. And I do it a lot in my journals. I'm so sorry to say I don't have a journal here to show you. Oh, maybe I do. Hang on. But we'll do it today, don't worry. We're going to do it too. Barbara, look at all the birthday wishes you're getting. Barbara is one of my favorite humans that I aspire to be every day. I have a few. Let's get this one in a circle just for fun. All right. I didn't even think about this, but I got to get some scraps of paper. So give me a moment. Lynn says it's the blank space around something. Correct. Hold on, I'm getting paper. Hang on, almost done. Coming, I'm almost there. All right. I'm back. Let's see if I have enough. Oh. Okay. Who said? Z said negative space is the empty area around and between the main subjects, the positive space. That makes sense. Okay. I think I should put down our tape. There we go. Our tape is down. I do think I want to cut this so it doesn't stick to anything else like it did on the other one. Okay. Now, for the red one, I didn't have any double-sided red paper. So I need to glue this together real quick here. And I could use, where's my glue stick? Oh, here it is. This crazy thing. I bought it, I might as well use it. Just put sticky stuff down. We're going to use the N. But I don't need a lot of glue because it's going to be held by the tape. Right? Hold on, I'm going to cut this. There's our N. That's what's on the back. Get it? Orange, N-E-G. Where is our E? Right there. Put another candle on the birthday cake. You're gonna bake a birthday cake. Put another candle on the birthday cake. You're another year old today. Happy birthday to you. I can go down further. You're another year old today. Uh-oh, well, pink's in the wrong place. Splice? Maybe I can save it to the end. Pink's in the wrong place. So for those of you guys that missed the beginning of the program, is this a program? My daughter was rear-ended. In fact, I'm going to check right now and make sure she's off the freeway and doing okay. She's not talking anymore. She got rear-ended, but she did get the guy's information. She's okay. He had insurance and a driver's license. She has insurance and a driver's license. She called the police, the popo, as we say in our crime shows that I've been watching. I'm watching Southland now. Boy, it's crazy. Anyway, she called the police, and they're on their way. And she has so much empathy for the man that hit her, that she started crying. I started crying earlier because she was just worried about him in his car because she has a Subaru and it barely hurt her Subaru, and he has an old beater-upper car and it totaled it. And he was crying and she was crying. And she's fine, and he's fine. That's going to be so cute. Nega T-I-T-I. Anyway, she's okay. I made sure of that. Got glue on the table there. I'm just grateful that I raised her with empathy, that she cared more about this man than she cared about herself. Because he did everything right and she did everything right. They took pictures, you know, everything's good. For a few years there, I didn't think she had any empathy. But being a special ed teacher, she has a lot of empathy. She's one of their favorite special ed teachers. If you know any special ed teachers that want to move to Elk Grove, they're looking for special ed teachers. Especially today, because she's probably not going to work. That'd be my guess. She is emotional. Oh, they don't call anymore, Linda. Do your kids call you? No, she texted the family because we could text her back faster as a group Everybody was giving her suggestions. I just made sure that her neck was okay and that she was okay. That part all was fine. Okay, now we just have this little polka dot, and I'm going to use purple. This little heart dot. There's Barbara. Hi, Barbara. Did you hear me sing to you, I hope? Or did you have to take a phone call? Thank you for all your well wishes. Made my day even more special. Thank you, Lindsay, for your song. Yeah. Linz. Barbara calls me Linz. Very few people get to call me Linz. That's a Barbara thing. And I love it. All right, so look how cute the back is. Now we're going to take another packing tape piece, going over the top again, as close as we can to the edge. Right? Sealed. Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. We gotta cut this. How cute is this, right? And I'm going to cut around it again because I like that better than what that lady did in her video. It was very beautiful with the real flowers and all, but I like mine. It's Lindsay-ish, Lindsay-esque. I got overlap tape here, very sticky. Packing tape, very sticky, but the journal page is not. Now what do we do? I don't know. We have to do something with negative space. You need a new pack tape gun, Lisa. This was my dad's. And I'm telling you, there are certain things of my dad's that I really wanted because he spared no expense. This was probably, I don't know, $10 or something, and you had to buy it without the tape. So then he used the duct packing tape, and this gun. I highly recommend it. I took lots of stuff from my parents that was usable, not sentimental. Well, I have a whole suitcase full of sentimental too. But I mean, most of what I took from my parents was usable stuff. That was one of them. Almost done here, kids. I think the cutting is the hardest part of this. All right, give me a sec to throw away all this garbage. Trying to keep my table nice and clean. Oh, look what I found in my stash. I found an old Texaco map that has Disneyland on it. That's for our map day. I don't know what day it is, but it's going with me. What was the question? Hold on. Are those stickers on paper or attached to the paper of the book pages, or are they separate? I don't know what you mean. I just cut out all these letters and glued them with this double-sided tape thingy to the back of a scrap of paper and then put that all in between the packing tape. These here are punches and these here are flowers. Okay? Let me get some paper. Not that. Lemon tree, very pretty. This should work. I want to cover this. So we're going to cover this. Please show the lettering section again. N-E-G-A-T-I-V-E, negative. Okay? That was fun. You guys, there are several of you who I do not mind, by the way, that send me ideas every day, all day. And on Instagram, I have a couple of people who are not on Facebook. And sometimes they're just too much for me, you know? This one was easy peasy and like, didn't you like it? I liked it. And tear that. Tear. And add some glue. Burnishing stick. I think, so I want to show you negative space. You ready? Did you see the lettering page again? So we have this here with the hearts, but I kind of am in love with this flower. So I'm going to draw over here this flower, or, you know, my interpretation of this flower. I think I get a date day today with my husband at, guess where? McDonald's. I hope so. He said he'd call after the doctore. But I'm not going to fill anything else in here. I'm just going to do this flower and leave it. You know? That is my negative space here. Okay. And then I'm going to get a white pen and go in the middle of my petals. They're definitely petals. And that is it for that page. And I'm just going to write a little Lindsay quote. Right here. Negative headspace is not a positive space to hang out in. Right? Am I right? Negative headspace is not a positive space to hang out in. All right. So then we have this, which I don't know what I want to do there, but I think we'll do this. I think we will. I'm going to cut it straight. And this will show you guys more negative space. So if I put this here, I need to go a little shorter. I love the colors of this. Okay, so if we put this here, and then we add a little picture to it, and we leave everything else, that's negative space. What's all happening around that? You see? Do you see? And I'm just going to put it here. I have to burnish. So I have this little picture that I cut off of a postcard. My dad used to belong to every photographic museum on the face of California's earth. And so I still get postcards for exhibits. This is the California Center for Photographic Arts. I can't help myself, though. I just have to draw a flower. Oh, that is where... That's on the tape. I gotta go over to this side. These are like squared off flowers, kind of. I'm just gonna leave that there. And I'm gonna put one down here, and then we're gonna leave it. Again, negative space. Right? Negative space. But this one's going to get just a little something, something. Because I can't just leave it. Because, oh no, I cannot. And then we're going to work on this space for more negative space. I wish that would stay yellow, but it won't. Kind of soak through. What can you do? There's my negative space there. Carol says, I'm so glad I'm not the only one that sends you things. No, there's a bunch. And even more on Instagram than there are on Facebook. Honestly, that's because there's better stuff on Instagram, I'm sorry to tell you guys. That may need yellow too. Yellow is the color. Oh. Well, where did that happen? Now I need more yellow. Whatever. Just a line of yellow there because it happened. Oh, you can see the flower through. I don't know if that'll stay like that, but... Hi, Carla. Never late to the party. Oh, thank heavens you are not driving. Thank you for telling us. Since my daughter just got rear-ended, we don't need any more accidents today. She's okay. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. All right. So now, watch this. I have a frame. Maybe this one. Does it go that way? So all of this around will be negative space. Do you get it? You get it? And that's all we're going to do. My friend Karen gave me these frames, and at first I'm like, what am I ever going to do with those? But the more I keep looking at them, the more ideas I have for them. We do need a tab. I don't know if that's right side up. Probably should have gone the other way, but I like it that way. Let's get a tab here. We can use this for a tab. Good scrap. Where should we put our tab, though? I guess it has to go here. Carla, everything good at the doctor's? Just checking. Didn't you say you were at the doctor's? My husband's at the doctor's right now. We found a knot on his neck, a very large knot. And I think it's from his neck surgery, whoops, when he broke his neck, but I made him go to the doctor. He wasn't very happy about going to the doctor, but you know what? Better safe than sorry, I always say. Doesn't everybody always say that? Better safe than sorry. Oh, you had blood work done. I hate that. Okay, so what we want to do here is, I think we'll color it in with black, because I'm really, 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 really into black lately. And this is what I tell people when they take the empty page class. It is perfectly fine to not fill up an entire page, you know? It's perfectly fine to leave it like this. Get it? Negative space. So we have yellow there, yellow there, yellow there. I'm thinking about a little yellow here, but the rest will be negative space, negative space. Oh, I pretty much love that. I just want to make it a little darker. I think my husband has left the building because I hear the dogs upstairs prancing back and forth. All right, so we need to make sure that's dry. Throw out the trash. Oh, this would have been a fun one. I didn't see this. Next time. Put my glue stick away. All that dried for a sec. What's the difference between negative space and white space? There is no difference. Because negative space, your page could be like this has wording on it, that's still negative space. So if your page is white, that's negative space. But if your page is black and you have just a small design, that is the negative space. I mean, I've had very few art classes in my life. I've had more business classes than art classes. So if you want to know about business, just let me know. But I think that's what it means. If I'm saying something wrong, please somebody else chime in. But I believe negative space and white space are the same. Negative is like the lack of a pattern. It is focusing like this. Your eye focuses here. It doesn't focus anywhere else. Well, it focuses over here because that's loud and wild and crazy. Know what I mean? Laura says negative space gives the eyes a place to rest and allows your brain to truly focus on the focal point. And there you have it, kids. So we're going back to this daisy, I think, since we did pretty much flowers everywhere. And it's not going to take me long to draw a daisy, so we're almost done. Almost done. Yeah, so I'm going to go check in on my daughter and make sure she's okay and made it to school to be a teacher. But I know my daughter, she probably went home. I'm sure it traumatized her to no end. And rightfully so. Being rear-ended I've only happened to me once. I did rear-end somebody when I was in high school. That was a bad moment in my life. Right after I got my license. That'll never happen again. How cute is this? I think I want some more yellow in there, if I can. But I gotta get this black to completely dry. I know what I want. Sometimes you just have to look at things for them to pop out at you. I want a border around this whole page. It's going to be difficult when I get to this side. I mean, not that difficult. That really made it. And we're going to write the word negative here. Although we really don't need it because we wrote the word negative in big bold letters. Okay. Now I want to see if this works. I'm going to need a scrap of paper here. No. It's probably going to flood and go everywhere because I haven't used this Posca pen in eons. I'm sure there's ink in there. I heard it. Being rear-ended, you can't hurt really bad hours later. Oh, yeah, I know. She doesn't need this, so please don't let her be injured. Well, this Posca pen, I think, is a done deal. Just going to hold it down. No ink is coming. Let's try. Let's see if this one works. It's going to be too big. Okay, but we'll try it. That's what I wanted. Yellowy gold to go in the center of my daisy. And I can't help myself naturally to not do dots here because when in doubt, what do? We add dots. Even when you aren't in doubt, add dots. Dots are a girl's best friend. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. I think we'll add dots to this. We'll carry this golden yellow through. We'll add it to these flowers. Can't really see that. We'll add it to the center here. And I gotta wait a sec for that to dry. If you sold this book, $100,000 would not be enough. That is true. And my kids told me the next family vacation they want to go on is to Japan. So I really need $100,000 if you're not, if you want to send some money my way. $100,000 would be perfect. Get my family to Japan. That's where my husband wants to go too, which is really weird to me. But he wants to go see the bonsai. Okay, so tomorrow's page is going to have to go here, I think. I don't know, though. I think I'm going to add dots in here. In this weird little... And I just read something in my book. It says, God knows I do. And I'm going to highlight it. See if there's anything else I need to highlight here. No, I think just that. That just popped out at me. Okay, ready, set. Let's do a little walkthrough and then I'm done. So we added... I don't like that there at all. I'm going to have to do something there. It's okay. We have negative space here. See, all this around here is the negative space. And I highlighted, God knows I do. Love negative space. Then we did the word negative here with our packing tape thing. And scrapbook paper on the back side. And then we have negative space here where I hardly did anything except for this. Which I didn't do, it's just cut out. Then I made a Lindsay quote that says, negative headspace is not a positive space to hang out in. And then I did the same thing that the lady did on her page, which was with real flowers. And there's the back side. And I pretty much love it. So I'm not quite sure. I really need to start using up some pages in this book, so I might attach that to there. Oh, I could make a pocket. I think I'm going to do that right now. No, I'm not going to do that right now, but I could make a pocket. When are pockets? They're coming up. I think it's during Carmen's reign. Tomorrow is colors. That's exciting. Colors. Then sketchy, maps, pockets, stamps, fabrics, and mixed up media. So I don't have very much to go, and I still have a lot of book left. Oh, well. All right. So that's all we're doing, kids. Have a really good day. I'll see you all tomorrow. And then you will see Carmen on Friday, not me. I'll be driving in the car, hopefully not getting rear-ended. Okay, I love you guys. Be good humans. Show compassion. Have empathy. Think outside the box. Oops, this pulled this off. And yeah, just be a good person, will ya? All right. See you later. Okay, bye. Love you. Bye.